up version of our cancelmyaccount.com idea to save customers from canceling their whatever services they have to whatever company. They call in, they request to cancel, then we say, okay, we can't do that for you. You have to go to this email address. They go there and they say, sorry to see you go. You have to register. You have to register with first name, last name, email, verify your email and your address. And then you go to success, and then they're going to get an email back to the email they said they were going to have. If they didn't get the email, they're going to go right back to the registration process. Once they get the email, they'll say, sorry to see you go again, and they'll have a link that they need to follow to go to begin the process. They'll say a bunch of, sorry to see you go, etc. And then if they say never mind, then that will go to a never mind box, which says we thank you for staying, and then that ends the process. They're still staying a customer. If they continue to the cancellation process, they go to a video that Ben will post about who they're canceling from, give the personal touch to the side of the business, and then that will redirect, however, maybe 10 to 20 seconds longer than the video. It will go to the offer number 1. If they say never mind while they're watching the video, it goes to the never mind, and then we still save the customer. If it goes to offer number 1, we're going to say it's 10% on all services, no matter what company. They accept it, and then that goes to the billing at whatever the email address is, and then that gets taken care of. We're still saving the customer. If they decline that 10%, okay, or sorry to see you go again. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, as Ben likes to say. This goes to a little questionnaire. It won't be very detailed. It'll be 3 questions on one. Why are you canceling? Are you unhappy? How long have you been a customer? The next will be why are you canceling? It will have a bunch of different options that are described in detail. And then this one, number 5, in detail explain anything that will keep you as a customer. They have 3 options from this once they fill these in. And everything in this section will be mandatory that they do fill in. If they go back, they want to take offer 1, okay, we'll go through that process again. If they do never mind, it can go back to the never mind process, and then we still keep the customer. If they want to continue, then we go to offer number 2, which is a 20% discount on all services. If it accepts, it goes all the way back down to billing again. If they decline, we give them some more sales info saying we could keep you. Check your email for confirmation. This will start the 10-day email saver campaign process. And then from there, we have 10 days out. For the next 10 days, each day we'll have another offer that will be sent to their email. If they accept at any point in one of these days, it will be sent back to the billing queue, the billing email. And then they'll take effect that day. We'll save the customer. If, by the chance, at the end of the 10th day, it sends another email, the last chance, that gets to the point where we're debating whether it goes to a customer call or it goes to some other queue that somebody's responsible for, and then they will say, okay, is there anything we can do to keep you? And then that's where we're at. Make sense?
Yep. You want to explain this incentive bar?
Okay, the incentive bar. The 10-day process emails that we're talking about. We have an incentive bar that we want to, the better the incentive is the higher the scale. Through the 13 numbers, we're going to start off low, about 4 or 5, we're going to kick it up a little bit higher, slope back down, that way customers will realize that, okay, it's not going to always get better no matter what happens. Then we're going to give them a couple days to plateau, have similar offers that really make them say, okay, is it going to get any better than this or not? And then once we get to the very last, maybe 1 or 2, it's going to spike back up to give them a very high incentive to stay. That's where it gets to that 13 and 14 process right in there.
Okay. What's the purpose of doing the cancel my-account?
The whole purpose is to save the customer, and it's cheaper to save the customer doing something like this than just to try and buy a new customer, to advertise and market for a new one.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks.